Hello everyone, welcome back. Sorry about that. I'm working on it, but let's check in on this flight pass. So we do have them coming in from that western edge, just north of Tampang, going across the top of Ruins Boot Camp to the south of Paradise and right between Magni and Camp Bravo. And it does look like our first flight's going to be over at the Ruins. Let's check in on the Ruins over here. Nucleotide right here with Dark Esports. So now let's get up here and check in on what's happening with Dark Esports and Nucleotide while I try again to get this stupid software. Oh, I cannot wait for Plan B, guys. I can't wait for it to actually come on in. So let me get everything started back up. And we should be live again any second now. It's still not up. Let's go over here. I'm sorry guys, give me just a second to get this rolling. Still working on everything, still trying to get the software up. Like I said, I'm having some issues with the software. It looks like Dark Esports taking out Nucleotide Esports over here in the Ruins. And now let's go over. Looks like I got everybody on the map, and I'm finally getting my software coming back up. I think we might be able to get back into it this time. I'm just not having any luck with the emulator software. I'm sorry guys. I am very sorry about that. Let's go. Let's see. Am I live yet? Let me get on over here. Check it in. And should be... Oh, it's still going. So let me... At least it let me back into the match. Yes, it did. We'll have sound finally. Alright. Now we'll go over as soon as we get back into this match. Let's see. Oh, and look at that. Everything reset. And so let me get this up there. Take that off of there. There we go. I think we're back up and into the match. Got sound. Where is my iPad? My iPad is not up. Let's see. There we go. Alright, I think we're back up and into this. Let's get on over to Rich Esports over here in boot camp, and I will try to get everything set back up during our next break. And I lost the scores. I will show you the scores in a few minutes, but we have Heavens Esports right over here with Rich Esports, and we also have Rain Esports coming up around that backside as well. So let's see. Alright, it looks like we are back in business, guys. Back in business. Alright, so now let's see. It does look like we... Uh-oh. I thought we were about ready to lose it again. And here comes... Oh, no. Coden. I'm not sure what is going on over here. We got Cat God. Let me check in on you, Cat God, for the win. Alright, while we do that, let's see what else is happening. It looks like we got some chaos going on up here in Hot 10. We've got the Panthers over here with the Fearless Stars and Entity. We've got 3 of these teams right over in here in Hot 10 as well. So we'll go over to Hot 10 in a few minutes. It looks like Cat God is going to be able to get this res off as Enzo coming right up and in. That sounded like a sticky bomb to me. I'm not sure if that's what I just heard or not. Yes, it was. And now look at this. We do have Jat24 coming right up and around this edge. Enzo, he can see right at that edge. Enzo trying to get away from that, but Cat God got that res off. And what are you doing up here, Cat God? Can you get on down and get... I don't think they're going to be able to get Enzo picked back up. And now there goes Coden. Coden is now. So now it's just up to Cat God. And we do have Rich Esports. Rich Esports jumping in, but now we got Rain Esports coming in for the third party. Rich Esports down 2 players. They have to get 2 players picked back up, and Lost in Sex is down to about 5 HP. And we still have this crazy standoff over here in Hot 10. Let me go ahead and put this map back up here so you guys can see where everyone is. We still have the Emperors in the blue way over by Camp Bravo, so they need to come on in. Yay, you're back up. Sorry, Ghosty. I don't know what's going on anymore. It's just always a frustration, Ghosty, but thank you for coming back. All right, let's see. Lost in Sex back up into, ooh, that fight starting over here. It looks like one of them was knocked from the Panthers. I see Asta over there. Is Asta the sole survivor? No, I see Winter as well. So we do have Entity headed on out. We still have the Fearless Stars back in this compound, and Asta headed on over. I'm not sure where Winter went. Let's check in on Asta. Yeah, the Panthers are down to just a duo, and they are getting pushed in from the blue, and we're headed over towards, it looks like we're going to head over towards that Ruins Island. We'll have to see what is happening next, but let's see what else is happening. We also have the Sentinels coming up and around, and the Sentinels may see Winter. Looks like maybe they stopped to pick up a vehicle. We do have the Emperors coming in over here towards SW Esports. They're right over on this edge, coming down and around there, wrapping all the way down along this shoreline. So let's see, Mazexi's coming in. Ooh. Looks like one of them from Entity Entity did get found, so it looks like we're still having this fight over here. It looks like Nexus OP came back up into Hot 10, and we do have the Fearless Stars in that background as well. Let's get on over. Oh, Psycho from this ridge line was able to get another knock onto one of them, and look at this. We do have Hunter coming right up and in, is able to find another one from the Fearless Stars. The Fearless Stars are down to just Harley and Tinku. So let's see if the duo can get on out of there. It looks like Tinku is down to 1 HP. Oh, and he gets found. So now it's just up to Harley with all 3 of them from the Entity coming right up and in on top of them. So now, let's see. Let's go ahead and scroll on in just a little bit more and see what is happening. Harley coming out, just get a knock onto one of them, but oh, Harley can't hold off the push by the rest of them. So let's see. We do have the wolves. Oh, the wolves. The wolves are out in the blue, but they heard all the chaos happening over here in Hot 10, and here is Doran, the last match top fragger with 9 eliminations, 1,020 damage, coming right up and in onto Entity. Entity is still right up in here and leading the charge. Baton, but who else but Baton? And let's see what else is going on. We have Wancho up on the hills. Look at Wancho keeping an eye. And then we got Coops across the river. So I'm not sure how Entity is going to get out of the wolves trap that's coming right up and in. And we still have the fight going on over here in boot camp between Rain Esports and Rich Esports. I only see a trio for Rain Esports and Bomba Boy. Oh, Bomba Boy over here does find Lost in Sex. So now let's go back up and see what else we can see. It does look like Jat-G is gonna, or Jat24K is gonna be able to get that pick up, and Mercy is over here with Kaylon. Kaylon right on that outside edge, so we got to keep an eye on what is happening next. And Kaylon, oh, Kaylon finding both of them, so now it's just Bomba Boy, Ghosty. It is just Bomba Boy versus all of them from Rain Esports, and Bomba Boy trying to get that knockover onto Kaylon. Kaylon coming right up and around that edge. Oh, Ghosty. Alright, so there we go. And are the Emperors? Yes, we can finally pull right on over here. I'm not sure where the Emperors disappeared to. I no longer see them on the map. Oh, they went all the way over there? Alright, I see them all the way down by the cave. It looks like they're going to go ahead and leave Entity. Where did it end? Oh, Entity ended up all the way over here. Dark Esports holding down this West Bridge. Hello, Naomi. Naomi up to 3 eliminations is holding the Sentinels from coming right up and in. But here comes Entity. Entity is also trying to get on over here. Hello, Blue Dove. And we also have Gallagher. Gallagher up to 3 eliminations as well. So now let's see what's going on with the Sentinels. The Sentinels flow. The Sentinels are down to just shit. Oh, an Entity finding them. Entity was able to get away from the Wolves and come up and in on top of the Sentinels. But here comes the Wolves again. The Wolves found them again. So now Entity down another player. It is just Hunter. Oh, it's just Hunter now with the Wolves coming right up and in. And it does look like we're centering around Painan. We're going from boot camp all the way down to just north of Samhee, Camp Charlie area. So this is the main fight at the moment. Entity, Hunter, the sole survivor. Oh, Coops right through the window. We saw that jump shot. Hunter saw the jump shot. We felt that pain. All right, what is happening right on down here with Shu Young, Gio, and Chiny? Chiny, we got the Panthers right across from them, and Shu Young knocking Asta from the Panthers. Are the Panthers still in this? I'm not sure if the Panthers are still in here or not, but it looks like Chinese gonna go ahead and get on out of there. So now let's see what else is happening, because we do have the Mizexis just to the north. And I'm sorry about this, guys. I do have an idea, so hopefully it will come to fruition. I like that word today. Fruition. Alright, so we have the Four Kings Region Esports right here in Painan, and we still have Dark Esports and the Wolves. Oh, they are right over here. Let's see what's going on with Calicar and Naomi versus the Wolves. Oh, who is knocked? And Baton. I think we just lost Baton and Wancho and Coops. So now it's just up to Doran. And Doran is all the way around on the other side, coming up behind Dark Esports, holding down that West Bridge. Doran is the sole survivor for the Wolves. The duo from Dark Esports taking down team after team over on the West Bridge, just north of Ruins. And Doran, look at Doran watching them right across that way. And then look at that. Naomi up to 5 eliminations and Calicar up to 4 eliminations. Doran watching them as they are coming up and around that backside. So now let me get on in here and see what we can see. Let's see. Looks like this is the main fight at the moment. So let's go back over to Doran over here and let me put that map up so you guys can see these rotations. I think you can see everyone in there. Alright, so now what else is happening? It looks like Doran's gonna go ahead and head to zone. It looks like we're headed to Painan, just to the east or west of Quarry, south of Boot Camp, and we do have 9 teams still in this. So we've got 4 teams in zone, and then Dark Esports, the solo from the Wolves, the solo from Balas, Reborn, SW, and the Emperors. And Giovanni, here comes Assault OP coming right up on top of Giovanni. Shu Young getting a knock over onto Emperor's Rana. Shu Young right down below, and look at this, R6 coming, or S. I don't know why I said R6. S coming up and around. Gio coming up and around with that S12. No, and Gio gets knocked. So now it is just Shu Young and Little Fox. Little Fox was able to get them all down, but now here comes SW. So Little Fox getting 3 of those eliminations, and we do have Muman Moomin crawling right up and in on top of the Emperors. The Emperors in a bad shape at the moment, so this is the time for a solo to pounce on the squad. Down to 7 teams now, and the Emperor's taking those shots. Moomin knows that they're right over here. The rest of his team up on top of that hill, getting those angles, and I see Calicar off in the distance. Is Calicar alone? Did we lose Naomi and all that? Let me check. No, Naomi's still in here as well. And look at this. We still have the Wolves Doran too. Alright, guys. Let's see what we see. I think now is a good time to put the iPad up under the stream so that you guys can really see where your players are. Let me know if there's somebody you want to check in on, and we'll make sure we check in on them. And what up, twin? Baluta. Alright, so it looks like we're going to the northeast of Painan. And what are you shooting at, Calicar? Ooh, you got some vodka. He wants a shot of vodka. So now, I think we're still in this fight. Let me go back up to Moomin and see what's happening as he's the rest of his team. Here comes the Emperors right up and in onto Sechin. But Sechin also has the Mazexis right behind him. Moomin, oh, right when we got off of him, he's coming up from right behind. And he is able to get a knock onto one of them, but I think that was Rana that was able to finish them. Oh, Little Fox finishing them off, but we still have a duo from SW and Little Fox coming right up and over that ridge line. And Rana does get knocked by the S12, and he does get taken out. Oh, and he also, Drizzy is able to get Little Fox, but they are out in the blue. I'm not sure he's going to be able to get into zone, because at this point the zone does hurt. Oh, and he just gets knocked. Let me go ahead and scroll on in a little bit more. Let me get off of him. He is headed back over to Drizzy, but I don't think Drizzy's going to be able to get him picked back up. Let me head over to Naomi. Naomi down to just a solo for Dark Esports is getting found by Rich Esports. Rich Esports has to come up this hill, but now the Mazexis are right here behind him, and the Mazexis find him. And so now let's see what else is going to happen next, because we only have 2 teams in zone. We have 4 total teams. And I don't see where the... Oh, that's right. SW way out in that blue. I'm not sure how they're going to make it to zone. SW is in the zone in stage 6. So let's see what's going to happen. Vodka. Oh, we just missed the end of the Mazexis. As here comes the 4 Kings Region Esports, Rich Esports, and SW. Look at this. Kalon is up to 6 eliminations. We've got 10 total points for total eliminations at this point for Rich Esports. We still have 3 teams, so they are still getting elimination points and placement points. Oh, that Molly hurt right on top of Kalon. So now let's see what Jet24K can do against all 4 of them from the 4 Kings Region Esports. And we still have SW trying to get into zone. Look at this. Drizzy is the last one coming right up and in onto all 4 of them from the 4 Kings Region Esports, just making it, and he made it right in front. Look at this. He takes those shots. I didn't even have time to get the iPad up for that duo screen. The 4 Kings Region Esports coming in first with 5 eliminations. Coming in second, SW Esports with 3 eliminations. And Rich Esports coming in third with 10 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores. 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, and a 16. Going all out to the iPad we go. Dark Esports Naomi, 7 eliminations, 725 points for the GOAT. The Dark Esports GOAT. We'll be jumping with Dark Esports when we come right back for tonight's last match. I'm sorry about the whole stream thing. It's just my day. Alright, so don't forget to get your screenshots of your like and subscribe over to the XO Discord server, because we will be doing the Wheel of Names right after tonight's final match. Be right back. They did get some eliminations. Kieran's! Hello, Kieran's! Hello. Alright, so now we still have Chucky Who over here. Chucky Who over here next to the chicken chokers. If you guys think that's easy to say, you try it. You guys are trying to kill me. I am firmly in belief that you guys are trying to kill me with these names. And yes, we are centering around Los Leon. Hiuya! What is going on over here, Hiuya? What did you do? Did you fall off? And Pappy Sour's going to be able to get on over there, but we do have Broken Spirit coming up right behind Hiuya, and I'm not sure if they saw that Hiuya fell off the back, but look at this. I think Pappy Sour may be able to get Hiuya picked back up. Oh, Trippy! Trippy was right on that outside, and now the Sinners are in a fight. So now where are the Sinners? Oh, I can't get over anywhere fast enough. Oh, I hate this. Guys, like I said, I do have a plan B, and I cannot wait to see if it works. You guys are just going to have to give me just a little bit of time so I can get the money together to do it. Everything I do just costs so much money. Alright, so let's see. Oh, one of them from the villains got knocked. Let's see, Sujan. Sujan, you are the sole survivor of the villains. Alright, let's get up and go over to where all these tags are. Look at Leones. Imagine once upon a time, long time ago, Leones used to be the hot drop, and this was what it looked like. I used to love Leones, and I knew so many people that would not go anywhere near Leones just because there were so many levels and so many windows and so many rooftops and so many angles, but oh, I loved it. That was a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Alright, I think I'm back in now, guys. We'll see. We'll see what's happening in it. Ooh, Vortex. Jack Lord and Vortex really close to each other now, so let's see. We are still, look at this. We are getting so close down to the southeast edge of Los Leon. Everybody pretty much has a building. All these teams, we have 11 teams left here. Ooh, Pep is sour trying to... Over. I have become an auctioneer. Alright, so let's see. We got the 4 rogue men over by the digital age. Look at how close they all are right in here, though. We do have the extreme slayers to the north, right on top of the broken spirits and Vortex. It does look like the chicken chokers are coming right up and into you, and for whatever reason the game does not want to open. Come on, go Kieran BB. Hopefully it'll open back up for me. Just give me some time, guys, because I'm going to get it done. You guys are going to be amazed at what I do next. Alright, so let's see. Does look like the Real Gunners, Esports, and the Chicken Chokers are right on top of each other here, and I'm not sure what's going on. I feel like 90 maybe It looks like Jack Lord getting pulled up on right on the inside, throwing those nades, trying to hold him off. So 90, oh, right through the window. Oh no. And now Wolf on fire. But Wolf, were you able to get that elimination? So now let's see if we can get back into this match finally. Alright, so now let's get back up and over and see what we can see from above. And look at that drop just sitting in the middle of the street, tempting them all, saying, come and get me. Almost there, zoom, zoom. So I think the real gunners might be able to get picked back up. But the zone is hurting now. And I can't quite get them all in without the blue zone, but we're finally back into this match. Hopefully we can stay in here for a second longer. I apologize, guys. I apologize. So now look at this. Nothing Esports up to 10 eliminations. 10 eliminations, 4 of them from Latha. And now let's see what's going on over here. I hear the 4 rogue men. Up to 6 eliminations coming through. And we've got G9. G9, the sole survivor, of almost there. Trying to hold him off with the S12. But he gets found in the back by Demon. And now here comes the real gunners. The real gunners. Esports coming up and in. We are down to the last 3 teams. Let's see if we can get over from this angle to get away from the water towers. And let's see. Looks like the real gunners right here in the warehouse, not too far away from Nothing Esports and the 4 rogue men across the street. So now it looks like Mikey might be thinking about coming right up and in onto Wolf, Vortex, and Coffin for the real gunners Esports. Oh, and he does get found. So now let's get on over to, let's check in on Demon, see what Demon is looking across the street at, because I feel like the 4 rogue men do have to come across that street. I cannot see where the zone is. Yes, they do. They have to come across that street. They have to come into the real gunners and Nothing Esports. Nothing Esports is in zone. So now, ooh, Coffin getting up onto this rooftop. Coffin is going to have such a sight to see. From this eagle spot. Let's see if we can, oh no, there goes the real gunners. And so now we are down to the final 2 teams. And so now let's see, Mikey is up to 7 eliminations. And let's see, it is just up to Coffin. Coffin is the sole survivor of the real gunners Esports. And, oh, Coffin, that hurt. That hurt a lot. He's down to about half health. And Latha right on the outside. And Coffin trying to get those shots up onto. And Mikey also trying to get those shots. We'll go back and forth. Look at Latha. The ego peak up on top of this. Is he going to throw those nades? He doesn't have any nades. He's got no throwables left. But it does look like Coffin has a nade trying to get it over into Mikey's area. But Mikey is doing just fine. So now, look at Nothing Esports. Nothing Esports is up to 16. 16 eliminations. Woo! Nothing Esports. Let's see. Oh, what did you get? Hello everyone and welcome back. Are you ready to see these scores? Coming in first, the Wolves with 36 total points. Entity Gaming at 31 total points. Mazexes Esports NA at 28. There are your scores going into match 4. Let me get match 4 up there and take that off there. There we go. That went smoothly. That's very frightening. Hopefully we can start this match without any issues this time. Suloji! Hello, Suloji. Hello, big fan. Blue Top and Suloji. Hi, guys. Don't forget to get your screenshots of your like and subscribe over to the XO Discord server. After all this happened, I forgot to pin the new link. But you guys probably know the XO server by this point. This is the XO Esports Conquest League $1,300 tournament. This is the elimination stage, Group C and D. Both of these groups will have 8 matches, 4 today and 4 later on. But for now, the Wolves are in first, and this is the final match of tonight. After tonight's match, we will be doing the Wheel of Names, and we will have the scores, which let's go. Alright, let me see what they're pinging me about. Make sure I'm okay. Let's go. Alright, so that is good. That is good. We are good. Let's just hope we can start. Let's make sure we're in the match, because you know I have anxiety now. You know my heart is racing. Gotta make sure I'm still in the match when they hit start. That's the scary part. And we are still in it to win it. Anxiety, I'm telling you. It might be because, no, it feels like everything's going good. Everything is fine. Breathe. Breathe. Oh, my anxiety. I swear to you guys. Never a good thing. Alright, let's go. Let me see. I think let's see how we are doing. It looks like we're still missing one from SW. We're missing the entire team of Heavens Esports. No! The points that they could get for this match, they're really going to have to come back hard the next time they're in this lobby. I'm not sure which group they're in. I would assume they're in Group D. I think Group D starts at Team 11. I think this is Group D. These 8 and these 8 are in Group C. How about that? How about that? Doesn't look like Heavens Esports is going to be in here. No cat guide for me. Boo. Not sure. Let me make sure I'm still in this match, because starting the match not in it is very difficult. I don't like it. I have a nose down. Interesting collab. Interesting ideas. Alright. Whew. Let me have a drink of water. I'm not sure what we're waiting for. I'm not sure. Let me check. Oh, she just started. Sorry about the water bottle, guys. I know you hate the sound of that. This time, coming in here, we are going to be jumping with Dark Esports. The GOAT ended up with 7 eliminations, 725 damage. Let me get him on the screen. There, oops. AP, hello AP. There is the GOAT. Let me put up. There you go. The GOAT. Hello, my friend. Alright, so there is your final flight path of tonight. We're coming from the bottom lip of the Bass Mouth going west, going across the top of Yasnaya, north of Rozhok, straight through the middle of the George Pole Bay between North and South George area. Whew. Got all that out in one breath. My anxiety, guys. My anxiety. I swear. Alright. I'm gonna be old and gray. Alright, so we do have Balas and Rich Esports headed down to Lipovka, so we might have a early fight down in Lipovka. It does kind of look like Balas Reborn are just going to the western edge of Lipovka, but Rich Esports taking over all of Lipovka. We have Dark Esports all spread out and around Yasnaya. Looks like the goat going right in downtown Yasnaya. We've got Mazaxis and SW Esports both headed up to Stauber, but SW is split. We have a duo. Oh, they are heading off. I see Moomin going ahead and heading west. So that, let's see, Rain Esports going to Pachinki by themselves. They do have Entity and the Panthers both right over to the west of them. And that North and South George area is pretty full. We've got South George with the Fearless Stars, Four Kings Region Esports just headed south of the hospital. Nucleotide Esports headed down that western edge. And we have the Emperors versus Rival 6 right up here in Kameshki. No, not Kameshki, Zarki. I'm losing my mind. Alright, so let's get on over to Geo Money, big fan. Oh, Shu Young trying to get those nades. Oh, Shu Young down to about 5 HP. And he was trying to get that nade over onto Little Fox and Assault OP. Where did Little Fox go? He just disappeared right off my screen. He's headed out and to the backside. Let's go back over to Shu Young because I think Shu Young is getting pulled up on by two of them. Oh, they're coming out and around. Shu Young. October 0. And there goes Shu Young. So now we got Rival 6S coming right up and in. Chiny, what you doing? You know that they've already got the vehicle. Look at his backpack, guys. That's kind of creepy. Creepy. What you doing, Geo? Geo Money. Geo, you are over here next to, I think, right between Little Fox. I think Little Fox is still up on that ridge line, and Rana right over on that other edge. Alright, let's go and check the rest of this map. The rest of the map, everybody is pretty separated. We do have SW pretty close to 20 or 32 Nash. Not sure how close they are. Oh, somebody just drowned. Balas. One of them from Balas just drowned. So we're going to stay here with Geo Money. He is creeping up pretty close to Rana. Rana is the one that's right across from him. And I think they both know there are two. Yep. Geo even pointed it out to us. He's like, they're right there. And let's see. I hear a vehicle coming up. That is Chiny. He was able to get a vehicle. And let's go ahead and scroll on in just a little bit. There we go. I think you guys can see where everyone is. And let's see. Where is S? Oh, they're just getting the vehicles. S is not too worried about the three of them from Emperors right behind him. So S trying to get on out of there. I'm not sure who S is. Oh, and here they come, coming right on down, trying to pick up Rana. Because Rana, oh, here they come. But here comes the rest of Rival 6 as well. So now let's see what's going to happen between Geo Money, Chiny, and S. Ooh, we got the sticky bomb, sticky bomb, sticky bomb. Alright, Assault OP coming up around that ridge, and I think that is, I don't think that's Rana that's on the other side. Oh, Geo ended up right on top of him. Geo went, oh, Geo finding October 0. And now let me check in on Jenny. Hello, Jenny. Trying to get those angles onto Little Fox. Let me in. Alright, so now let me check in on Little Fox. Let's see what he is doing up here. Hello, Little Fox. And he is trying to get those angles over onto S. And S is right across the way. But we do have Chiny and Geo coming right up and in as well. And I think that's China coming up into his house. So Cloudy, ooh, that one area that I was paying attention to up just to the east of Severny. And Rain, oh, Rain is now, ooh, Chiny down to about 5 HP, has both of them right in front of him. He's got Little Fox, oh, did he knock? He did knock Little Fox, and S comes out and around, so now he's coming around trying to find Assault OP and trying to get the elimination over onto Little Fox. Rana is trying to get those shots over, and Geo is way over on this bridge line, and Rana, no, Geo, money, Rana found Geo, and now Chiny, no, Chiny got knocked, and oh, there goes Rival 6 out to the Emperors. We did lose October 0, OCT 0, but we should get Little Fox picked back up and Assault OP up to 2 eliminations. And now let's see what else is going on. Sushi coming down and into zone, and everybody else, let's see, it looks like now it's a good time to put that map up there so you can check in on where your teams are. I did see the fight between Rain and Entity, but I no longer see Rain. Let me check. Oh, I think Rain Esports got taken out by Entity over here. Looks like Hunter, King, and Psycho all getting an elimination. Let me check really quick. And yeah, we lost Rain. Ghosty, I'm so sorry. Alright, let's see. Looks like the Mazexis are still coming down from that Kameshki area. We still have Dark Esports all through Yasnaya. They had all of Yasnaya to themselves. They'll be coming out of Yasnaya all fat and happy. So, let's see what we can see. I feel like the 4 Kings and SW Esports, they are very close to each other. So, let's see if this is the next fight. Does look like SW Drizzy just getting right on through there, right on past. But the rest of SW is not too far away, and SW is pretty close to Entity. We still have several teams outside of zone. We've got Emperors up in Zarky. We do have the Sentinels coming through that North George area. And look at the Wolves over by school. The Wolves are going to be gatekeeping Dark Esports and the Mazexis from coming in if they stay in that position. Let's see. That's what I see right now. And it looks like the Sentinels are headed up towards Zarky. I feel like 32 Nash maybe trying to get some eyes over onto the Emperors at this point. But our zone's getting ready to pop, and we're headed to that southwest. Let's see if we continue on southwest or if we move. Oh, we still even have that northwest edge of military base still in this as well. All right, the Panthers taking over the gas station farm. Let's get on over to SW because it does look like SW is trying to get back together. I did see Drizzy on his way over, so they're starting to get together. Bala's Esports right over here next to Nobody. Hello, Nobody. You do have somebody behind you. Somebody knocking on your door. Oh, and Drizzy again. Drizzy, if you are a scout, you have found just about every team possible. Just driving right through the middle of everyone. Drizzy. Oh, Drizzy, my anxiety for you is unbelievable. And the Mazexis, look at that. The Mazexis are still over by the mansion, and I do think, it looks like Dorn just found one lost in sex from Rich Esports. Drizzy still getting pulled up on by the Panthers. The Panthers all watched exactly where he came up and in. They know that he is a solo, and I feel like Jit is over here paying close attention to the rotation of the Emperor's Esports. Look at this, Emperor's Esports right in front of Jit. Jit is watching their rotations going out and around. And so now, there goes Drizzy. Drizzy. Oh, what is happening over here with the Wolves? The Wolves right here in the middle of all of those teams. So we do have the Wolves with Dark Esports Entity. All of them right on top of each other over here towards the slaughterhouse on D Hill. So we got Calicar coming right up and around trying to get those shots over onto Wancho. And look at Dark Esports coming right over toward, oh, and Ronaldo knocking. Here comes Entity. Entity is going to come right up and in, and Entity Nexus OB comes right up and over and gets that elimination onto Wancho. And now look at this. We got, oh, Ronaldo. Ronaldo, you got Nexus OP down to about 5 HP, and we still have Entity coming up and around. We still have the Wolves over here. We still have Dark Esports over here. And there goes Ronaldo. Baton is the sole survivor for the Wolves. And let me get back into this match, guys. Let me get back in. I am so sorry about my software. Everything is as updated as possible. I can't do anything more than sit here and suffer with you guys. But we are almost back into this match. Baton getting up onto the... Oh! And Dark Esports is now coming back up and around, trying to get in onto Entity. Let's get over to Calicar. Calicar down to about 5 HP. The GOAT, the last match top fragger. He is right over here trying to get those nades over onto Nexus. Look at that. He gets the nade over onto Nexus OB. So now, coming out of that, we have a solo from the Wolves. And we got the duo from Dark Esports. And what else is happening? Ooh, I think Calicar did see... Did see Baton went over and got that vehicle. Look at this. It's getting away from Dark Esports. Oh, what chaos. Gotta love the chaos. I love it, I love it, I love it. Alright, let's scroll on over and see what else is happening. We got the Sentinels coming down in from the north. Look at this. They're all coming along this shoreline. All these teams, all these IGLs saying, are we going across? Because we all know that PUBG loves this northwest edge of Military Island. So let's see what's going on over here with Rich Esports. Rich Esports right over here with the Panthers. All the Panthers right there in front of them, right across the way. And we also have several other teams coming right up in Dark Esports is still over here trying to chase down Baton. So Baton, oh, Baton, they are watching you. They are watching every move you make. Baton, Baton calling them out. Look at that. We heard it here first. All right, now let's see. Which side? Oh, all of these IGLs pick the right side. So every one of them gets an A+ today for calling it right. We are going to the north side of the river, up towards the quarry area. Baton, are you gonna be able to get out of that spray? Go Baton, go Baton. He did lose the tires, so he's down one tire, but he is boosting up, and he's going to be able to get away from the spray from Dark Esports. Or is he? Or is he going to come up and around? Maybe get a new vehicle, get some loot, because it is Massacre site. The site of Massacre. Ooh, here comes Dark Esports again, coming right up and over. There's Calicar right in front of the phone. Calicar trying to get those shots over onto Baton. And so is the GOAT. The GOAT. Let's get the GOAT on here. The GOAT was the last match top fragger trying to get those shots over onto Baton. Baton is down to about half health. And these two are just playing with each other. Oh! Calicar! Calicar finishing that off. Dark Esports up to 5 eliminations. Woo! There you go. So now let's see the Panthers now right over here in the middle of both sets let's see what's going on over here. I see that the Fearless Stars are split up. We got a duo over on the one in the Longwoods Hills, and we also have a solo up on top of that hill, but we also have the Emperors coming down and around over here as well. So now let's see what else we can see. We got Nucleotide all down here near the Pomorsk area. We've got the Four Kings region Esports at the Ferry Pier Recall. Let's see. Sentinels coming in from the north. We got Dark Esports coming in just to the east of Cloudy. So Cloudy. Oh, Caligar, that's not a place to park. Don't park there. Don't park there. All right, let me go ahead and scroll on a little bit more so you can check on your players. I think you can see everybody pretty clearly down. Oh, Calicar. Not a place to park. Oh, Cloudy, not letting you get away with that one. So now where's Naomi going to go? Aw. We are over to the north side of the quarry. Just over at that recall center. And there goes Calicar. So now let's see what else is happening. Naomi, pick a spot because you're just making it worse. He's headed right in between. Look at all the teams around Naomi now. He's got Emperors right here. Who is the Blue Sentinels? Yes. That's a place to park, Naomi. That's a place to park. Alright, so now let's go ahead and scroll on in. I think we are just all finding our spots to call home at the moment. Let me check in on Godlin because Godlin is coming right up and in over here onto the Four Kings region Esports over at the Ferry Pier Recall Center. So let's see. Recall Center. Listen to that. I named it myself. The Recall Compound. The Recall Center. And we're going to Quarry. When's the last time we've had a quarry ending? We'll probably still end up over to the south side of Quarry because we don't see very many quarry endings. Not many at all. It's kind of a unicorn anymore. It used to be that we end up in Quarry all the time, and I haven't seen a quarry ending in maybe a year. It's been a while. Alright, so Godlin's still keeping an eye. I'm not sure if Godlin's getting ready to take those shots over there for the rest of his team. I'm not sure if his team is in position to push or if they're just keeping. Ooh, Little Fox just found somebody from Rich Esports. Where is that? Oh, they are all crushing right up in on the east side. Let's get on over here. What is going on just to the north? Oh, Naomi getting pulled up on by the Fearless. So now let's see what is going on. I cannot click on anything but that drop. Alright, so the Emperors are right down below. We've got the Panthers up on top of the hill. So let's see what else is going on. We've got the Mazaxis, the Sentinels taking over Quarry, and we are all staying to that south side. Everybody knows that we are going to the south side of Quarry. We all know. Let's see. Calicar OP. Yes, Dude Walla. Hello, Dude Walla. Long time no see. Miss you. Alright, so now the Sentinels are starting to push up and in. They're up on top of this ridge line, though, that they are right here with the Mazaxis. No, Triggers just got found, so now it is just up to AZ Blaz. So now we're down to just a solo for Mazaxis, and here comes all the Sentinels. Oh, and there goes the Mazaxis, the Sentinels taking over this western edge of Quarry. Southwest edge of Quarry. We do have the Panthers all up and around to this northern side, northeast side. And let's check in, and I still see Nucleotide Esports coming up towards the Balas Reborn. So let's go. Let's see what else we can see. I'm going to go ahead and just stick on the Sentinels. They are right up top. Let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit. I think now's a good time to put that iPad up there so you guys can see what is happening, where your teams are. And we still have the goat, Dude Walla. We still have the goat. Alright, so And I think the Sentinels know that Naomi is down in that. Oh, look at that. We are going to the quarry. Look at this. Quarry time, guys. Quarry time. So now all these teams that went to the south where I would have taken my team. Uh-oh. I do see a team coming up onto the Sentinels back here. It is Nucleotide. Let's check in on Cloudy. Cloudy is right over here. And as they're pushing up, there is Nucleotide. Josh coming up. The first one coming over that ridge line. Right on the backside of the Sentinel. That was equal. Josh and Cloudy both down to about 30 HP. So now let's see. Rana from the Emperors in a fight. Let's see where that was. Asta over in that down. Oh, look at all this chaos going on. You guys know I love this chaos. Let's see what we can see from here. We've got, there goes, oh, so we got the Panthers up here, already taken into the quarry, getting into the quarry. We still have Dark Esports across the street. I think he's gonna have to come. Yeah, he's got to move. He's got to come into zone. Plus, we've got Nucleotide and Sentinels right over in this warehouse on the main screen. And it looks like Rana's getting pushed up on. Let's check in on Rana. Oh no, don't push one at a time. No, don't push one at a time. I hate that. And so now we are down to duo for Nucleotide, trying to get those shots over on the Cloudy. And slowly, there goes Nate, and Nate coming up and over, and there goes Godlin. So now we are just down to Raghab. And so now, let's see what else is going on with the rest of them. And we still have, ooh, look at that. He took out the Sentinels, but now he's got to get into zone, and he is coming right up and in onto the Four Kings, and the zone moved away from him. So we are down to the top 5 teams. Let me see. Let's just go on over here and scroll up. Let's see if we can get a good view of where all these teams are. We got the Four Kings. The Four Kings are in zone, and just barely on the edge of zone are the Emperors. We've got the Panthers that need to come into zone. We've got Dark Esports that need to come into zone, and Nucleotide. Hello, noob. Hello, Dark Esports, my friends. J. Perundi boys. Alright, so let's see. What else do we want to check in? You guys want to check in on Naomi? Here he is. Look at this. He does have to come on in though. Dude, wala noob. Give him some good ideas on how to get out of this, because he is down in the quarry. So no matter what he does, he's going to have to get up and in. So he does have a 2-2 split from the Four Kings right above him. And he's also got Nucleotide, Raghava, whatever his name is. Ragfa. I don't know what to call him. Oh, and he's gonna get shot at. He's gonna come right on down next to Naomi. Naomi's gonna spray him right on out. Oh, did I call it? I called it, boys. But now they know that Naomi is down here. Naomi was the last match top fragger with 7 eliminations, 725 damage, already up to 5. Make that 6 eliminations. And now let's see. He does get that elimination up to 6, and we're down to the top 4 teams. We still have the Emperors, the Panthers, the Four Kings Region Esports, and Dark Esports all right up in here. So now, oh, Brian also solo, trying to push right up and in, getting found by Little Fox from the Emperors. But now, let's see, the Four Kings are in zone, and now Little Fox is pushing right up and in onto the Four Kings. It is Little Fox and Assault OP pushing up onto that ridge line, coming up that edge into zone. All of the four kings are in zone, so let's see. We do have the emperors trying to get into zone. They are not in zone there, so now let's see what little fox can do as Assault OP is trying to come up along that edge. And Vodka knows that he is right there as they are still trying to push up and around. Ranchu trying to hold down that other edge. Look at it. Look at the four kings. They're all trying to hold down these edge lines. And Ranchu, woo! Little Fox gets Ranchu down to about half health. Assault OP trying to see Vodka right on the backside of that ridge line. Oh, Ranchu does get found. So now Little Fox is now trying to get the nades up and over to get the elimination. Oh no, he was trying to get the THWSNG. I have no idea what that's supposed to say, guys. You guys are trying to kill me. Alright, so now Little Fox still using this ridge line. But look at all the smoke. Oh, Assault OP. No, that was Little Fox. And now it is down to just this guy. I don't know what to call him, but let's see if I can get these on side by side. Oh, right when I did it. Right when I got there. So now let's get that off of there. Emperors coming in first with 12 eliminations. Coming in second, the Four Kings Region Esports with 4 eliminations. And the Panthers coming in third with 6 eliminations. GG top 3. Look at the GOAT with 6. Here are your scores. 4 through 6. 7 through 9. 10 through 12, 13 through 15. We did not start with Heaven's Esports this match. Hopefully they can make up the points in their next matches. Let's go over to the iPad and going all out 2 times in a row. Dark Esports, the GOAT, had 6 eliminations, 781 damage. Naomi, GG's. Alright guys, I will be right back with the Wheel of Name and tonight's final unofficial live scores. Be right back. Yeah, smokes and stuns. He's just throwing. Oh, the molly! The molly. So let's go ahead and scroll on in just a little bit. We still have Dauntless coming in from Camp Alpha. They're on their way across. Oh, Prophet came right up and in, and Wolf gets taken down and out. So now it is down to Vortex and Neverside, the duo. And we do have a duo still remaining right in front of them for the Broken Spirits. And I think the Broken Spirits also have 2 others. We've got the God Kid and Monarch headed up towards the cave area trying to get into zone. And I feel like the God Kid may see Neverside. Neverside is coming up and around trying to get that off angle, but we do have Vortex right down below. Vortex not giving up. Vortex the Bulldog. We have the Sinners in a fight with the 4 Rogue Men. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign for the 4 Rogue Men. Let's see what's going on with Damon over here. We did lose in your dream. I still like the sexiness. Alright. Dauntless made their way. Oh no! Oh no! They came right up and in on him. But the rest of the 4 Rogue Men have gone down to that boot camp area. So now let's go back over here, see what's happening with Vortex, because they are now coming out. Is Vortex going to take those shots? Look at that. Oh, he does find Trippy, and Teddy is still right there in front of him. And now Dauntless is in a fight with Pain. Absolute Pain. Oh, we got fights going off everywhere. Let's see what's going on. Dauntless right over here with the Extreme Slayers. And so let's see. I think that's a long distance one. But let's check and see what Frady is paying attention to. You know he's looking right across onto Dauntless. And Dauntless, it does look like Claws, and I can't see who's where, but it does look like they're split across this river. And Claws is getting ready to come up and around, driving across the land bridge. And now Dauntless coming right up and in. Oh, Vortex did get found. Vortex, no. So now Neverside is right here though. Neverside, maybe he came all the way around. He wrapped all the way around the docks, but I'm not sure he's going to be able to get Vortex. This is only stage 2, but the God Kid came back as well. So God Kid and Monarch up on that ridge line, covering for. Oh, there goes Vortex. So now Neverside is alone. Alright, let's go ahead. I can't really scroll in because these guys are way down at the bottom, but I can move it up like this. Let me go ahead. Oh, I think God Kid is coming down to check in to find him, and look at this. I'll go ahead and put this back up until all that chaos breaks out. You can see him all the way down by the docks in that lower corner. But we are going from between Boot Camp, Paradise, and Quarry. Hello, gorgeous! Ellie GOP in the chat. Alright, whoops. Wrong button. Wrong button. Alright, so I'm not sure Neverside how he's going to be able to get out of this. The Broken Spirits may just go ahead and let him move on out. Benoit, I saw all that up in cow. I'm sorry. Alright, so let's see. This is still the only fight that we got going on. And I feel like you could see up in the mini map that they're still over here. So now I feel like, let's see, is that Teddy that's over here? Yes, it is. Teddy is still trying to find Neverside, and I think the rest of them are headed up towards zone. So I think these two, I'm not sure if Teddy is going to go ahead and wait it out, but you can see Neverside. His health is going down pretty fast now, so he's going to have to decide whether or not he wants to go ahead and take the fight with Teddy, or if he just wants to go ahead and let it rest. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. But for now, this is the only fight, as you guys can see on the screen down below. We're just waiting it out at this point. So there you go. You can keep an eye. Oh, it looks like Neverside is on the move, guys. Let's see what he's going to do. Is he going to find Teddy? Is Teddy going to find him? What's going to happen next? Neverside does have three first aids, so we'll have to see. Oh, 4. 5. So might be a minute, but he does need to figure out his next plan of action, and I'm not sure what he's going to decide to do. He does have, oh, it looks like, look at that. God Kid is coming back to pick up Teddy. Teddy may be leaving, so Neverside may be able to get on out of this after all. And we do have several teams getting closer to each other's center zone. Dauntless over on that western edge. We've got Nothing Esports up by Paradise. And then we've got the Broken Spirits down at the south. Digital Age over on that eastern edge. And there they go. So Neverside is now by himself down in the docks area. But he is a solo going into the rest of the stages of Sandhawk. So let's go ahead and go up towards the center zone, see what's happening. I feel like almost there might be the next one to get into a fight. They do have several teams all around them. You can see that Dauntless is not that far away. We also have Team 15 up on that ridge. Poison Esports. Everywhere Zoom looks, you can see that there are teams, and look at this zone. We have gone all the way over to Ban, and we really only have Digital Age and Center Zone. We've got the Chicken Chokers and Sinners not too far. to that western edge, and it does look like Neverside is on his way up that ridge. I'm not sure if you guys want to watch that, so I'll go ahead and leave it so you can see how he gets to zone. But look at this, almost there. All 4 of them in this vehicle coming right up and into Nothing Esports and right next to Latha. Latha was right there. Let's see what Latha is doing, trying to get those angles. But that was 4 sardines, guys. Alright, so let's see what else is going on. Almost there, made it all the way around that edge. But, ooh, we got Dauntless coming right up and in. Claws got knocked. Casper and Blaze both up to 2 eliminations each. I'm not sure where Claws got knocked. Let's see. Can we get him picked back up? Yes, he is already back up onto his feet. And that was pushing right up and in onto Poison Esports. And Poison is already on their way to zone. So now we are on our way to the iPad. Just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. Ooh, Poison. Poison came right up and in, right on top of, let's see, that is the Broken Spirits. They drove right on into him, but it does look like they made it through zone. And we do have Neverside all the way up into Kampong now. So he made it that far. And hopefully we can be back into this match before any of the fights break out. Sorry again. I do have an idea up my sleeve to make this never an issue again. And I'm so excited for that day. If only it were today. If only. Alright guys, so now let's see. It looks like Dauntless is now coming up and into the Sinners. Let's get over here and see what's going on with the Sinners and Dauntless as they are coming right up and around. And Scarface just got knocked. Scarface was the first match top fragger with 5 eliminations, 503 damage in that Erangel match. And Dauntless is all right on that outside. And Blaze just knocked Aurora with a nade. So Casper getting knocked. And you know that Dauntless is not exactly thrilled by that whole exchange. And I feel like we are down to just a solo now. So Hull, the last one still standing for the Sinners Esports. Let's go ahead and scroll back in, get back into this match and see what else is happening. This is the fight. So let's go on over to Hull. And let me put the map back up over here, because they're coming up and around the outside of that, right on the edge of blue. We do have... He's trying to get that S12 to work, guys. And did Neverside... I think we lost Neverside to that place, or to the blue zone, guys. To the blue zone. Alright, Dauntless finishing off the Sinners. And so now we do have the chicken chokers over here. Oh, with the right across from the Broken Spirits. Broken Spirits all right there behind the rocks, but then we've got Dauntless on the other side. We're down to the top 5 teams. We do have the Digital Age Center Zone. And they're down to just a trio now. They were able to get Fazino picked back up, but let's see what's going on with the Wizard. The Wizard trying to get those shots down onto the Broken Spirits. And you can see that they are all just trying to get into zone now. And Dauntless finding one of them from the chicken. It was Nighty. No, Nighty. And so now look at this. Boops here. Boops has Dauntless coming right up and in on top of him. Look at that. All right in front of him. And Boops is getting shot at. Oh, Boops. Boops gets found by Aurora. Aurora coming right up and around. So now let's go ahead and find out what's going on with Mr. Jack. Lord Jack. Oh, I missed it, Jack. Jack got found, and now, ooh, Dauntless Claws just got knocked, and we did lose Bob. We lost Bob to someone, and I did miss that, but look at this. Dauntless up to 11 eliminations. Claws barely getting, oh, and Philo was able to find him as he came right up and in. And what is happening? I cannot click on anybody who's alive. Let's go over to almost there. As here they come. Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm sorry that took so long. I'm not exactly sure what's happening over there. We didn't get the list of names. We didn't get the scores, so I don't know what's happening, but I went ahead and grabbed the list of names for you guys. I want to give a shout out to each and every one of you. 83 entries on tonight's Wheel of Names. So here we go. I do not have the scores. I'm not sure what's happening over there at the XO Esports, but a time remove. Let's try this one more time. I did it in a hurry, guys. I did it in a hurry. I'm sorry. So, and there we have it. LBC Questo. There you go. Congratulations. All you need to do is go over to the XO Esports, to their Discord server, and open a ticket and tell them that you won tonight's UC giveaway. I'm sorry I don't have the final scores tonight. I really don't know what's happening. Nobody's really answering me over there, so who knows? I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you for coming out and supporting XO Esports and me. We both truly appreciate your support. You are why we do this and why XO Esports sponsors the UC giveaway. Shout out to XO Esports and Crucial. And if you want to see the final scores of tonight's matches, just get into their Discord server, or you can see it later on my Instagram and all that. So thank you everyone for the support. I love you guys. Thank you. Have a great night. Stay safe, and I will see you soon. Good night, everyone.